Hello everyone, you are watching a video prepared by Group 1. Members of Group 1 are Mr. Fazil Hafiz, Amarpreet Kaur, Aisha Heather, Gulrez, and Maliha Durrani. In this video, we will exploring that what communities are established across Canada for the purpose of helping students with autism spectrum disorder and their families. In this video, we are going to cover Introduction, Signs of Autism, ASD diagnosis in Canada, Challenges of ASD, Community services available in Canada for autism spectrum disorder, conclusion, and references. Autism spectrum disorder is also known as ASD. ASD is defined as a neurological disorder that can affect a person's way of behavior, social interaction, and communication. Autism spectrum disorder is a neurological disorder that can affect a person's communication and socializing abilities. ASD spans across all the boundaries. This means that ASD crosses all cultural, ethnical, and geographical boundaries. It means a child can be anywhere in the world and being diagnosed with ASD. ASD is also classified as a spectrum disorder, which means that people with ASD experience different difficulties depending on where they fall the ASD spectrum. Signs of ASD. ASD is usually detected in the early childhood. Also, boys are more frequently diagnosed for ASD. The autism spectrum disorder among children in Canada, according to a 2018 report, has mentioned that boys are 5 times more likely to be diagnosed with ASD than girls. This report also talks about the traits of a child with ASD. One who has ASD shows lack of social interaction. Also, the child will have difficulty in communication and will show a repetitive or restrictive behavior. ASD diagnosis in Canada. ASD can be diagnosed both by doctor or a psychologist in Canada. For the diagnosis, the assessment includes direct observation method and developmental interviews as well. Challenges of ASD. ASD comes with many challenges, and these challenges are communication challenge, difficulty in socialization, anxiety management, executive functioning deficit, change management, and emotional response as well. Children with ASD have difficulty verbalizing their thoughts. Hence, it's hard for them to communicate with people around them. Children with ASD also have difficulty socializing, as the basis of socializing is the effective communication. Anxiety management is a difficult task for children with ASD. Naturally, we all are hardwired to be stressed about the problems in our lives, and children with ASD are no exception, since their emotional levels and communicational abilities are different. It is difficult for them to handle anxiety. Executive functions means the ability to plan and organize. Children with ASD have difficulty performing these tasks. Change management is another challenge for children with ASD, and it has to be introduced in steps. Due to frustration caused by any or all of the factors mentioned above, some children with ASD may show variety of emotional responses. Given all the challenges faced by children with ASD, there are many communities that have been established to help them succeed in their life. In this video, we will be discussing 3 of those organizations who are working with children with disabilities. The first one will be Arena Kids Center of Treatment and Development. Number 2, Community Living Ontario and Carey's Place as well. Kids Center of Treatment and Development. It's Ontario's largest children treatment center. It caters to the children aged between birth to 19 years of age. The center provides many services to children with autism. One of these services is the Speech and Language Service. Speech and language service is very important for children with ASD since they have difficulty communicating. Communication Checkup. Communication Checkup is a tool created online for parents and legal guardians who live in Peel and Halton regions and can be used by educators in the community to screen children in their care. It screens areas of development based on the child's current age. Infant Hearing Services. Infant hearing services identify if there is a hearing loss, its nature and severity. If permanent hearing loss is identified, Arena Kid audiologist can prescribe and fit hearing aids. Developmental pediatricians on the medical service team offer consultation and follow-up services. Occupational therapist. Occupational therapists provide services for children and youth from birth to 19 years of age to improve their ability to function and in everyday activities. Physiotherapy. Physiotherapy specializes in the prevention and help with the movement disorders. Movement disorders of arms, legs, and core. Arena Kids Center also provide vision services to children who are born with no or low vision so that they can function well in their environment. Kids who have received one or more services listed above can also get another services like assistive device resource services, behavior consultation, early childhood resource services, independent living program, music therapy, recreation therapy, social worker service, special service at home, and transition services as well. The second community established for helping children with ASD is Community Living Ontario. Community Living Ontario is a family-based association who helps people with disabilities and their families. It also celebrates the uniqueness of intellectual individuals through the participation of their families and communities. It also helps create awareness about ASD and, more importantly, helps people with disabilities with respect. Services of Community Living Ontario. Community Living Ontario provides family leadership services, inclusive education, youth initiative services, student link program, Ready, Willing, and Able program. Through Family Leadership Service, Community Living Ontario works with the parents of children with ASD and guide them towards a path that can fulfill the potential of their children. Inclusive education. Inclusive education provides an inclusive environment through family intervention. It also helps create awareness about inclusion and importance of a diverse class. Initiative services. Initiative services helps with the collaboration among students, educators, and communities to create inclusive classroom. Student Link Program helps students explore other hobbies like music, design, bikes, etc., and helps them share their work with other students. Ready, Willing, and Able program. Ready, Willing, and Able program helps the people with autism by creating necessary modifications in the workplace. It also helps provide disability awareness and trainings. Carey's Place. Carey's Place is one of Canada's largest community centre for helping people with autism. It is located in GTA. Carey's Services by Carey's Place. Carey's Place provides many services to not only the children with autism but to their parents as well. Carey's Place has a resource center where parents can come and get information about autism and how it affects their children. Parents Support Group. Parents Support Group helps parents of children with autism meet and talk about their experiences, challenges dealing with autism. Family Resource Day. Family Resource Day is dedicated to providing information and creating awareness about autism among the families. Social Skills Group. Social Skills Group is designed for children with autism so that they can enhance their social skills. Recreational activities. Recreational activities is another way through which Carey's Place enable the children with ASD to interact with other people and develop their communication skills in a fun environment. Sibling Support Program. Sibling Support Program has been designed to help the siblings of the children with ASD together and discuss their challenges and experiences. Consultation services. Consultation services are also available by Carey's Place, which can enable the parents of children with ASD to take the right steps towards the development of their child. Autism spectrum disorder is a neurological disorder that hinders the brain development, and individual faces various challenges like impairment in communication, socialization, emotional, and many more. In order to provide treatment and development of individuals with ASD, some noticeable community services like Aeronaut Kids Center for Treatment and Development, Community Living Ontario, and Carey's Place are available in Ontario. These centers offer core services along the additional services, provide information, create awareness, assist people with disabilities, create necessary modifications in the workplace, and much more. Here are all the references listed that have been used in the presentation. Thank you. This marks the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed the content of the video. If you have any question, please post them in the discussion board and I will try my best, and our group will try our best to answer those questions. Thank you very much for your time.